No, wait, put your phone away.
No.
Alrighty, we have an issue with the phone being out. Woo!
This is anarchy! This is anarchy! Really?
I'm just so thirsty.
So far?
What things happened?
Never mind.
What were we? What was the subject?
We're gonna talk about
Penny,
vacations that we
Josh, Penny and Luke.
Oh, Penny.
Told you.
Oh, it was like halfway.
Because remember the Lucky Penny?
Oh,
yeah.
I just realized I'm dressed like Clark Kent from Superman the movie.
Right,
But
Brian.
you look like Peter Parker.
This is true. Because I've got the glasses, the plaid.
You just realized.
Yeah, you know.
Wait,
Yeah, 'cause
hey,
you totally
guys,
didn't-
Chris is Superman.
No.
Yeah.
Ah.
Spider-Man.
Iron Manager has also.
Oh, you're Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What's up,
I
dude?
have joined.
Dude, okay, so Rooster Teeth is making a horror film. Called,
Surprises no one.
yeah, called Bloodfest. No, they haven't actually made like a serious horror film yet.
Well, I mean, like,
they made that.
Day 5 is borderline.
No, not even close.
No, but
I
that's
said borderline.
It's suspenseful.
it's suspense. Like,
It's
there's
not
not really any horror to it because, like, there's the one episode with the crazy dude chasing them.
Yeah,
Like, that's kind of no. They're making a horror movie called Bloodfest, and the guy that plays his friend, Jacob something. I don't remember what his last name is, but he's gonna be I guess like the main dude in it. But not only that, Zachary Levi is gonna be in it too.
Hey.
Who plays
respect
Chuck?
this year.
Who
Hey,
plays
dude.
Chuck in Chuck?
And it's going to be
He's not
Shazam. And
Yeah.
you didn't know that?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zachary Levi's gonna be
Yep.
Shazam?
Yep. They just
'Cause
announced it a few days ago.
Okay, first off, he would be a convincing child Kazam, except that he's an adult.
I'm pretty sure he's playing the
What?
adult version.
That's so cool. They get to cast two actors to play one character.
Yeah.
So that for certain scenes, they could say like, I just think it would be better if like this character spoke that. Like
Yeah.
they could totally do that. That's awesome.
And he's even like they even showed like
I heard
That's
they
a
even showed
caster's
pictures of
dream.
him getting like really ripped. He's super ripped. At the
Oh, he's getting back.
talking
Well,
about
that's like a
Well,
caster's
okay.
dream and or nightmare.
Superman's gonna be in the movie too, from what I know.
I know.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Like to
Okay.
mentor him,
Because
kind of.
well, he looks up to Superman a lot, right?
Yeah.
It's like Injustice in that, which is non-canon. They're all
Yeah.
so mean to him. They're just like,
Yeah.
you're a kid. They just like bully him into being part of the Empire or whatever.
Even in Young Justice, they're like, how can we let him on the team if he's really a kid? And Batman's just like, it's fine. And they're all like, no.
Oh,
it's
that's
not.
actually one of the episodes I saw because like they're
Yeah.
having an argument over whether age should be a factor into whether or not you're allowed in the Justice League.
Yeah.
Party.
Well, yeah, it's because they're
Last
talking.
Sup, nerds.
Hey, Robin's back. Why weren't you here last week, man? We missed you.
Because we weren't
like,
here.
wow.
Get wrecked.
Why? And Chris. Chris
You
wasn't here.
traitor.
I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been here for a
Wait,
month.
Chris, how were you going to introduce him? Oh, that's right. No, it's go around. Okay, let's introduce ourselves.
I'm Chipotle.
All right, Chipotle. And
Because you're a
I
white
am
Mexican.
I'm Josh the Poser,
Not Your Average Joe. Max Top 10.
the man, the myth, the beanie, Chris Cossin. Wow!
I'm sure your neighbors hate you. Like,
They smoke pot.
I mean-
I don't care what they think.
They smoke pot. They're not real people.
dude, what if they like?
if you're watching and you smoke pot, just know you're not a real person.
Yeah, you're not actually.
Only,
I almost dropped
only if
this.
you smoke meth, then you're real. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, if you smoke
You
meth,
don't
then
think
that's
you're a
just
real person.
that's
You're
so
being
hardcore.
real methodical about this.
Oh,
aren't you?
Nathan.
That's good.
That hurt me so much. Please die.
Okay, so Nathan, I know that you're gonna watch this later. You're a traitor. Thor Ragnarok's a good decision, but you're still a
Nathan's
traitor.
not here. Nathan's over there.
Wait, what about Thor
It's right
Ragnarok?
there and there.
Oh, I haven't.
Oh, my
it's
friend's
out now,
going
isn't
to
it?
see, Thor
I want
Ragnarok.
to see it, dude.
Came out
He works
last
at the
night.
movie theater.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's right. That's a
Yeah,
great
It was
job.
crazy busy last night.
Oh God.
Were you working last night?
No, they just told me.
No, wait a
about
minute.
this.
That's right. You were hanging out over here.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
somewhat
Wow.
busy today,
Okay.
thankfully.
What did I do yesterday?
I'm stupid.
You got to be glad that
We're
you're
all
not working
stupid.
tonight, though.
Okay.
Oh,
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to Christmas break.
I've been sick,
Star
dude.
Wars is going to be a nightmare to work.
You're like I'm so happy, but I'm so mad that Star Wars just came out.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna feel like.
Wait, you
I'm
gonna tell me,
gonna-
Jonathan?
I'm
Something,
gonna-
Jonathan?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yeah. So I brought out a significant news article for you anime watchers.
Thank you. Let's be informative, guys. Not just sit here and
Hey, I'm watching The Magnus Bride.
wiggle
It's
our noses at
fantastic,
each other.
by the
I don't
way.
know, like.
So, Angel Beats is going out of print.
Yep.
Angel Beats is going out of print,
Yep.
so no one's buying the manga?
What's Angel Beats?
So it means that they're not going to be producing
It's an
anime.
anime.
It is a very good classic anime. It
Well,
is
first of all-
That I've never seen.
It's
so
very-
Ironically,
uh,
it was originally a visual novel.
No, Clanad was visual. Angel Beats is not a visual.
Oh, Angel! I
novel.
was thinking of Clanad.
Clanad-
Really? Angel Beats?
Angel Beats is not a.
no one watches
Okay,
Angel
fine.
Beats. except for
Josh,
you
several
two.
people have watched Angel Beats.
Bears.
Okay,
Josh,
Beats.
this is
Battlestar Galactica.
Sounds like
Josh. This man has produced 3 good animes. He has produced Charlotte. He has produced
Sorry,
Angel
what did you
Beats, and he has produced Clanad.
I was
And
just
you know what,
saying,
Josh?
sounds like
If
this
you
anime got
avidly
beat.
watch anime, you would be like, I love all those, but
sad.
you don't watch it, so
See,
you can't.
He
yeah.
just decided that he's too cool for anime since he's not in high school anymore.
I actually, at no point do I believe Psychopath is amazing. I just watched good.
I quote, last time you were
I don't have the time to watch anime. That's different, Becca.
Alright.
That doesn't mean I'm too cool. It means I don't have time.
I
I
basically
would.
do it for a living.
I have much more limited free time because I have a full-time job, and I'm in a band, and I do this. So I have to pick the things that I do, and the things that I do
Limited
are very.
I have no
kidding.
idea.
What are you talking? No. So I only play Skyrim,
only imagine
and I
how
play
it is to be under so
Horizon
much-
Zero Dawn,
Under so much.
and I watch very limited. Like I watch limited TV, and you know, so at the moment the TV show I'm watching is How I Met Your Mother. So when I'm done with that, then I'll get back to other stuff. Who knows what I'm watching?
It's called not sleeping.
I'm sleeping.
What do you think I do?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, well, you guys are able to do that. I can't.
Yeah, but for the rest of us mortals,
But you can go to school and underperform, and it's not a big deal. I can't go to my job and underperform because then I get fired.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'll
it's,
really
it's
shoot if I underperform. So if I underperform, I'm screwed.
And
no,
Josh,
I live in
am
the
one of
real
top
world.
shooters after all.
I live in the
Phrasing.
real world where I get to go to college.
How was that
and stuff.
phrasing?
think about it.
It's not phrasing at all.
I don't know, man. I
It's
just
not
didn't. I didn't see it either.
Wow.
There is no phrasing. Wow.
There's no
I'm the only
phrasing.
one.
Does anyone here actually watch Archer?
I've
Yeah,
watched a
okay,
little
you,
bit.
okay. I like it. I think it's
I
funny.
watched Bob's
Or-
Burgers, and it's the same actor, but
Oh yeah, that's
It's not
right.
the
same show.
Apparently they did a crossover
Yeah.
episode where
Really?
he's like,
Yeah.
where he because he
Oh.
voices them both.
I need to
So-
see this. This
I
sounds
haven't
fun.
seen it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, it sounds fun.
Yeah,
It's really
it sounds
funny.
good.
It's really
I
funny.
think it's a Bob's Burger episode.
Okay.
I don't think it's
It's an
Archer.
Archer episode.
Oh, it's an Archer episode.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love that.
It's just
show.
Archer with all the Bob's Burger characters
Okay, I got you.
Oh.
in it.
That's fine.
I have given up on Rick and Morty though, because
It's just-
it's overrated.
it's not that. Just after a while, it just
Are those your
it
Is
just
it the
gets
same
too-
thing over and over?
It just gets too crude for me, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, is
I
it
have
too
a-
crude? Oh, okay.
Wait,
It
Bob's
go-
Burgers?
No,
No.
Rick and
Archer.
Morty.
Oh, Rick and Morty. Oh, God.
It just goes too far.
You have to have an IQ of at least 170 to watch Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, bull.
Well, you know,
Idiot can love
there's
this
so
show.
many people that like I feel like the show's probably all right. I just can't stand it because of
Dude, one of my
its
friends told
fandom.
me there was a kid who went to McDonald's to get like the Szechuan sauce, and he's like pickle rag, and I'm like,
Honestly, like I actually watched an episode of that show, and it made me laugh on a few occasions. Like
a
throughout the
funny
episode,
show.
I was like, "But you pick Pickle Rick as your like icon, as your
Yeah.
your icon. This is how you tell people the show is funny."
All
Yeah.
of the middle schoolers who were jerks to me were the ones who drew Pickle Rick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's like all
they
the
should not be
stupid
watching
middle,
that show.
the jerky, stupid middle schoolers are the ones that think Pickle Rick is funny. So if
Okay,
you
so
think
something-
it's funny, that's who you're lining yourself up with.
I have
Just
some friends
Josh,
that watch
just so you
Rick and
know,
Morty
Josh.
that they're nice people.
It's a funny show.
Yep.
no, they're not deep down.
Josh, it's a pretty funny show. It's just the fan base is pure
Is
garbage.
horrible.
You know,
Yeah.
what, you know what though? That's the case with a lot of shows I've noticed.
Yeah.
Like
True.
fandoms
Or bad.
Fandoms
Fandoms-
ruin.
Not the fandom for Psychopaths. Yeah, what's up?
What
And-
fandom?
Well, you're
That's so true.
I'm gonna say something unpopular here. The fandom.
Oh, hang on, we've got a controversial opinion here.
Like an example would be sometimes the Star Wars fandom can.
Oh.
Be horrible.
Oh
well,
my
dude,
God.
they all hate on George Lucas all the
Yeah.
time. It's like he made the thing you love so much. How
Well,
do you
and
hate
here's an
him?
interesting thing. Mark Hamill did an interview a while ago. There was this movie called The People versus George Lucas. And it was a movie where they were just gonna like let people openly bash George Lucas. And Mark Hamill said he almost got tricked into doing it. And he even said in an interview recently how he's like, look, I have my problems with George Lucas. He's like, but I would never do that ever to him.
George
Like,
Lucas
never.
is great. He created such a great open, a world where it doesn't actually have boundaries. Like you can keep expanding it and add to it because space and all that.
He made
but
3 bad movies. Ooh, he's
which, by the way,
Satan.
I think
wow.
Phantom Menace. I don't think Phantom Menace is the best one. It's just my favorite. Like
That's fine. That's
Because Liam Neeson.
let me see.
man.
Just like objectively as a film,
Because he has a
probably
specific set of
6
skills.
is the best one. I
He
think.
will find you.
For me-
and he will kill you.
Well,
The single-
episode 4 is
the
very
single
classic.
greatest
Wow.
thing
No
of
one
Phantom
cares about
Menace is 2 words: Darth Maul.
Yeah, man.
The
But
single greatest thing of Phantom
someone
Menace.
tried to tell me that the Phantom Menace sucked because all the actors were terrible. I was like, Liam Neeson,
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor, Samuel L.
Will
Jackson,
Jackson,
Ray
Ray
Park.
Park.
I was like,
Well, to
what?
be fair, Ray Park didn't have the scene when Darth Maul speaks. That's not Ray Park. That's a
I
different.
know, it's funny. The only acting that he does is not even him.
Yeah.
But hey,
But still,
dude,
I mean,
the flips that he does.
The
Come on.
presence he has on screen, you're like intimidated.
Yeah, he pulls it
And
off.
G.I. Joe, he steals the show as Snake
Yeah.
Eyes.
He does.
Yeah, that's right. He's also, and of course, he is Toad in X-Men.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
You didn't know that?
You didn't know that? It's somebody
That's
that
Ray Park.
that
That's
character is
Darth
so
Maul.
cringy,
And
man.
then speaking of Toad, Mario Odyssey came out this week.
Ooh.
Someone was asking us if we would play that. I'm like, we don't have a Nintendo Switch.
Who the heck is #1 true Crazy Chris?
It's not me.
Wait, what?
What? Who is?
We have a new viewer!
Are they trying to
I may
steal
know
that?
who this is.
They subscribed earlier. They subscribed earlier this week or last
I
week.
know who
I would
it is.
have, if I'd seen that, I would just.
If it's Nate, I'm gonna eat you.
Please make a meme out of that, Robin.
Phrasing? A bit. Just a bit. Yeah.
See, I'm just gonna be like Michael Scott and just say that's what she said every now and then.
Yep, it's definitely Nate.
Wait, someone's. Wait, just keep talking. I need to understand that.
Get your own phone.
Someone said Liam Neeson was Qui-Gon Jinn in Star Wars.
We have a
Like,
new
yeah.
viewer,
Yeah.
and he lied.
Was that a question mark that you just forgot to
I
put?
think he
or-
might have misheard us or something.
Okay,
He
yeah.
might- yeah.
Wait a second. I'm not sure about. Was Liam Neeson? Did Liam Neeson voice Qui-Gon when he appears in the Mortis trilogy during the Clone Wars? Okay, so
Yeah.
he did that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's always been the voice actor for
#1.
Qui-Gon.
Okay.
Speaking of Liam Neeson, Jonathan and I saw Taken while we were in Hawaii, and our review of it is we think it's a great film, a little
Is
predictable.
this the first time you've ever seen it?
I've never seen it before.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Because the first time I ever heard of it was 2 came out, and then 3 came out, and I didn't want to watch it.
no.
You know, why would you want to watch them out of order? But I plan on seeing 2 and 3 because I actually really enjoyed 1. The only thing is I thought it was a little predictable, but I thought that it was completely made up for by Liam Neeson's very convincing portrayal of a father that just wanted to get his daughter back. So
That's the one where he has that famous line, "I don't know who you are, but I will find you and I will kill you."
yeah, the line's much longer than that,
Very
but it's a
specific.
great. I don't have any money. But what I do have is a very specific set of skills. No, but good film. I can't say anything for the rest of the franchise, but Taken 1 is a good
You
film,
don't
solid
need
film.
to see the second or third.
It's intense because it's about like human
The
trafficking
second one is
and prostitution.
mediocre.
It's
The third one is
About human trafficking? Wow.
yeah. That's one of the reasons I like about the movie. It brings like awareness to like human trafficking, and because so
yeah.
many people are not aware of that.
Which actually,
They're not
speaking of
aware.
that, I was at a concert and I saw this band. Every song they played was like this edgy, like, "Ooh, we're at war in Syria. Like we mistreated the Native Americans." But like all these things, I'm like, okay, like
We're not
you're
bringing
not
politics
you're not
into
edgy.
this.
You're not edgy if you talk about those things. You're not. And like your opinion is your opinion on that, whatever. I don't care. I just don't think I think the easiest thing to do is to talk about those things. Like that's not pushing any boundaries or
I agree with you. That
any
doesn't
original.
make them edgy for talking.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that
but
doesn't
they
make them
did
edgy.
play one song that was about human trafficking, and I was like, when I kind of thought about it, I was like, human trafficking is the one edgy thing that is actually edgy to talk about because I think it's the one thing that our society strays away from because it doesn't make victims out of a specific group of people, and that's kind of like what politics do today. Is like it's about who's a specific group of people, who can we be mad at, and human trafficking doesn't put. There's no clear victim or villain that you can identify based on the way someone looks or acts, and so as a result, it doesn't give them any power to talk about it. So they don't talk about it. And so I think it's important to talk about that. Sorry to be serious, but I think human trafficking is a very important issue. And despite that they're laughing.
There are more slaves now than there have
now.
ever been in history.
Yeah, there's more slaves now than there's ever been in history. Like, think about that. Like, if you think, like, antebellum slavery, which is the Southern slavery, like Civil War times or Revolutionary War times. That's called antebellum slavery. That was a big deal, of course. It was tragic. There's the form of indentured servitude that existed in the Chinese culture as well. That's also a tragedy.
It existed over here for a long time too.
Yeah, exactly. Those things are all bad, but there's more slavery today than there's ever been in history in the form of sex trafficking. So.
Yes, Max.
Can I point this out? We got into this conversation by you pointing out a band's songs. It's like sex trafficking. Oh, you know a band I listen to? Well, no.
By the way, that band actually, I don't like them, but they definitely. I've seen them 5 times, not because I like them, but because they always tour with bands I like. But they're called Silent Planet. They're actually, I thought this time around, I thought they were a lot better than I'd seen them before. So, I don't know, I guess, go form your own opinion. They're called Silent Planet.
Going back to Liam Neeson, there's a movie that I still haven't seen that I've been told is really good, that he's in Silence with Andrew Garfield and Adam.
And it's a newer film.
Yeah.
Look at what you did.
Well, it has to be the we're not talking about Rick and Morty, but it still has to be the what's the clickbait?
Pretty fun.
You should just make the title of the video like clickbait. We didn't talk about Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's actually a good clickbait.
Let's just call this episode Rick and Morty Talking in quotations. No, we didn't.
Yeah, like we don't care about Rick and Morty.
We'll get the
views.
views.
Inspector, I have not received it in the mail yet. No.
Yeah, I've heard he's really good in the movie.
Oh, speaking of Koana, which I want to see it. But speaking
Moana?
of Moana. Sorry, I actually care.
Watch Koana.
I care that.
It's Moana,
I care
about koalas.
I care that little about Moana.
I still haven't seen it.
But the island that we went to.
Hey, Garatina's here. What's up, man?
I've been too lazy to watch.
The island that Jonathan and I went to on the trip was Kauai, which is apparently the island that like Moana takes place on.
Oh, cool.
So I was like, wow, I've never seen that movie, but there's chickens everywhere, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Which, by the way,
Yeah,
just going to do a little self-plug here. So my name is Josh the Poser. I kind of started doing a channel a little while ago. Never really any consistent upload or anything, but I finally uploaded a few videos because I vlogged each day on the trip except for the Sunday. We don't work on the Sunday, but
I do because I'm a heathen.
It's okay, whatever. But you gotta have a Sabbath. Mine is Sunday. But I vlogged some videos and I did some editing and uploaded them, and I don't know, I'm a little proud of how they turned out. I think it wasn't.
You actually did
half
a pretty good job with the editing.
Yeah,
nice.
I thought it wasn't half bad. Just like at least my own opinion.
He just randomly interjects. Anytime he comes across a chicken, he just randomly interjects it into the video, and it had me laughing for some reason.
I thought that would be funny.
Like filming, you just like it stops, zooms in. It's a chicken.
But just look, Josh the Poser. It's all one word. You look it up. I'm the only person with that username. Please subscribe because.
Just keep talking.
He's fixing some of the computer. It distracted me. But yeah, give it a like, comment what was terrible about it, and I just appreciate that.
It seemed like a solid vlog.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and start doing more.
I mean, like I've seen Bernie Burns do a few vlogs. That's kind of all I have to compare it to, but it seems solid compared to that.
Josh.
Yeah, I watch his vlogs.
Josh, so professional. Wow.
Wah!
So professional.
Wah! Oh yeah, I do the wah. Wah! Yeah, but the thing is, Kauai was fun, which is an island in Hawaii, just to be specific.
Not Koana.
In the movie Koana.
I might name a character Koana now.
Horse and his boy.
That sounds like a name.
Josh, what's funny about what you're saying? You were so sure with yourself that it was Koana. It's like, let's watch it. I was gonna watch Koana.
I haven't even seen Koana, but we were on the island that it was.
Where koala bears take over
on the
Hawaii.
island Kauai.
It's mass hysteria.
The koalas versus the Hawaiian chickens. So,
yes. I'd pay to see that.
I would like to see a film, like an animated film, slightly adorable, about the because adult animated films are getting more popular. I would like to see one about the Great Emu War.
Oh yeah, vote who?
We're doing adults. You mean like
I just got
towards
the
adults, not
vote who gets dumped.
Pornographic.
No, not pornographic. Like aimed towards adults. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you said, I'm like, wait, what do you mean?
Well, because for example, like there was that movie Sausage Fest. I like some of the Pixar movies are also just kind of a little more like aimed towards the parents of the kids.
Yeah, because of all the innuendos.
I would love to see one made about the Great Emu War, which is a war in Australia about the military versus emus.
I forgot about that.
If you want to know who won, the answer is the emus. The emus won.
You know who should direct it? Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson. Who?
He directed Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah. That would be perfect.
Yeah, he would do such a great job. Not that animation. I don't like the stop animation stuff.
No, I think
but I would like
Robin Men in Tights. That'd also be a pretty good
Mel
one.
Mel
Brooks. Yes.
He's got enough.
If it could be a musical, that would be awesome.
Even all the more reason.
I love
to get
Mel Brooks so much.
Yeah.
Okay,
Such a legend.
so Aaron Mazer voted Mike to be dunked.
Who the heck is
Who
Mike?
the heck is Mike?
My middle name is Michael?
No, I don't
So
think
you're
it's...
Mike.
Technically. There's
we
no
count that
voting.
for
I'm
that?
here. I get dunked.
Okay, guys, so we unanimously
sucked
agree
last
that
week.
Mike is going
I
to
don't
get
care.
dunked. Cool. So no one's getting dunked.
No one's getting dunked. All right, guys.
All right,
It's just
have fun, Mike.
Jonathan's just going to talk until he runs out of breath.
Yeah, have fun. Have fun, Mike.
We still have 9 minutes, so they have 9 minutes to vote.
Yeah, who's Mike?
There's no voting. Becca and I came up with the game, so I'm going to get dunked.
I guess
I'm the one that
no
runs
one
the game.
who knows who
I
Mike
say
is. You're
vote.
Mike.
I don't
He's
know who
Mike.
Mike is.
I'm Mike.
You're Mike. He's Mike. I'm Mike.
We all get dunked.
Where's Magic Mike?
Go down.
I actually kind of want to see Magic Mike. I'm not going to lie. It just looks funny.
And then now I'm just thinking Matthew McConaughey saying like, all right.
Last Robin claims
Let's
that
get
he held his
started,
breath for 30
folks.
minutes the other day.
So you died.
I'll show you the meaning of
Or he
Magic
pulled a
Mike.
caboose. I don't know.
Oh yeah, there's a. Have you seen
30
Walking Dead?
se-
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know when the guys?
No, for a minute 30. He held his breath for a
For-
minute
for
and
the
30
cannibals?
seconds.
Nah, 30 minutes
Yeah.
is more
Yeah,
impressive.
the guy that he
Last
killed
Robin held his
red-handed
breath for
in the
90
city.
seconds, guys.
What?
That's
The guy,
crazy.
The guy he like
Dude,
decapitated.
please.
Yeah.
I'll let you
Yeah.
do it. If you come
He does,
here,
like,
you get to do
perfect
it.
Matthew McConaughey.
Who is Mike?
Really?
It is the
Okay.
funniest thing.
No,
Wait,
you know,
guys.
Look
Guys.
up Jamie Costa.
Just
He does a good one.
just to be clear, like I actually can hold my breath for over a minute. It's really tricky to lean over the bowl because you
Yeah.
actually have to hold yourself up, and
We
that's
have
like
one
muscle
vote.
exertion, like on a slight scale. But it really does like it's a lot harder to hold your breath when there's water up your nose
Yeah,
because
I
of
know.
the way it
No,
is.
I know.
Right,
That's
because
what
like when I was a lifeguard, like I found it easier because like you're moving around and like you don't have to focus
Yeah.
so much on it. In this, you have to focus on. You're just like
No, Gabriel Sector. Vote before you leave.
Plus, I have to listen to what John's saying,
Don't
and like I have
go.
to try not to laugh. And I'm like,
That's true.
can't.
It's the laugh. The laugh is always
Yeah.
what gets me. Like I have to laugh, but then I pull my head out, but then I can't laugh because I have to breathe in. So then I
Dude,
just
look
don't
up
laugh.
Jamie Costa on YouTube. He does a killer Robin Williams, a Gandalf, Matthew McConaughey, George W. Bush. What else does he do?
I don't know
he's
why
good.
I was.
But
By the way, I'm
Right.
super offended that you guys talked about Ruby without us.
Well, you're the second episode.
I wasn't here, so don't get it.
Well, we're an episode ahead. I've already seen the third episode.
It's not my fault.
Isn't it funny when people
You
get
got-
stabbed?
You guys haven't seen the third episode, and we have, so eat it.
Okay.
I haven't watched Ruby since I used to watch with you guys.
Eat
Yeah.
it.
I know, right?
Eat it.
Yeah.
Eat it. Eat
Yeah.
it. No one wants to be. Wait, no, that's not. I changed the song we were singing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's spoiled or can just eat it.
Becca actually knows the words.
She knows a lot of Weird Al.
Weird Al's awesome.
We have
though.
3 votes.
Joseph's never
And they're for
really
none of
heard
us.
this song. Just
They're for
saying.
Mike.
No, they're not.
I know
for
what?
Oh no, sorry, we have 4 votes. We have 1 for
Never
Mike and
heard
3
the
for.
Yoda song. Just
You made me
saying.
listen to it at one point.
That's
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
no,
funny.
it's not gonna happen.
no, that's not gonna happen. That's funny.
Yeah.
Becca, you have 3 votes to get dunked.
For some reson, I would like to see Weird Al do a parody of Rap God by Eminem.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
Like, what would that even sound like?
Wait,
Weird
do you know
Al.
what happened?
What would it be about?
Question. Should pregnant women hold their breath?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I think
Yeah,
it's fine
Becca's-
as long as you don't pass out. Like,
Yeah, Becca's not on the roster.
Do you
for
not
that.
know how to spell anymore?
What?
Not your average vactions.
Absolutely.
Wait, what?
Not
No,
your
I misspelled
average
the title of the.
Oh my cookies!
Oh dang.
not your average factions. What are factions, guys? They're like really extreme factions.
I thought you
With
were
a
going to say
V.
vaccinations.
With a V.
They all- They switched their votes over to you.
Yeah, there's no vote. I just get to do it.
No, I still vote for Mike.
I vote for Mike too. Michael Scott, where are you?
Are we gonna dunk? Are we gonna? I think he meant Mike. Like, I think he meant for us to dunk the mic.
No, it was M-I-K-E.
You know,
If
No, I know, but I think
one,
I think
sure.
he typed it. I don't think he knows that Mike is just spelled M-I-C.
You know what we should do?
Which is short for
remember the
microphone.
episode of Friends where Chandler told Phoebe he knows a guy named Mike, and he actually doesn't, and then he just goes like, Mike, and then Paul Rudd's just like, yeah? And he's like, okay. Maybe we'll have a similar serial. We'll just say Mike, and some guy will be like, yeah?
It's on the...
It's a B.
What? There's a B?
It's a B.
Yeah, right now...
Yay! I want the next chapter to be out.
What?
Sorry, I was talking to...
Oh.
I mean, we should ask them, do you guys want spoilers for Ruby or not?
No.
I mean, I know you guys don't, but
No,
you cover your
spoilers
nose.
for the
we
Last
were going to
Jedi.
ask you if we could have access to your first membership, but we mentioned that we might be talking about Ruby, and a lot of our viewers were like, no, don't talk about Ruby. We don't have first memberships.
Okay.
Okay, well, you don't need first membership to watch Ruby. You just
guys,
need to...
Vactions, an extremely aggressive faction for misspellers.
Aaron
For misspellers. The Vaction Faction! Yeah!
I love this guy. He's such a troll. Dude, you're the best.
I meant
whoever
to
you
say
are.
Matt,
Dude,
not
you're
Mike.
dude,
Who
I
is
gotta-
Matt? We don't have a Matt.
Nope.
Dude, I gotta say, Giratina,
We have a Max.
he's
Yeah,
one of our
Max.
best. He's one of our best viewers and one of the best writers I know.
Max, can I call you Mad Max? Is that cool?
I don't care either way.
Cool.
That's your new
I'm
username.
called Topin a lot, so...
Okay.
Max Topin.
No, just Topin.
Just Topin.
Just Topin.
That's what we're calling you now. Oh, but
I'm gonna
wait,
call you Mad
who
Max.
saw the new South Park game? The fractured but
It's
whole.
so stupid, but so funny.
You know who's a fan of South Park, by the way?
Who?
Ryan Johnson, the director of The Last Jedi.
Uh-oh.
They were interviewing him. They're like, it's so cool that like Phasma is coming back. It's like she doesn't die, and he's like, yeah, she's like the Kenny of Star Wars. She just keeps coming back, man.
I really hope that they can like kill her over and over again, and she just comes back.
Yeah.
That would make me so happy.
That would be
Oh,
cool.
Aaron, he means you. To be done. So we have one for Max, Mike, and Matt, and then two for
Two
Josh.
for me, so I guess I'm winning.
You're winning.
Because like two of the people that have been voted for don't exist.
Man,
How does
so
it feel
has
to
he
be
thought your
pondering the
name has
bronze?
been Mike for like all these months?
I'm
like,
called Mason a lot.
No, but no.
That's different.
His
Has he
brother's
known
name
you
is
as,
Mason.
like Mike.
No.
You know? No, your
I
name's
called
Mike.
Mason. People, I don't even know.
We're just gonna refer to you as
refer
Mike.
to Mad Max. I think
That's
that's.
how everyone calls me Rachel. I just respond to it now.
Why? That doesn't even make... Oh, Rebecca.
See, Garatina's on board. He has a first membership. High five.
What's
over
up?
here.
You're with us.
Yeah.
I think that we should just put up a spoiler card anytime we talk about spoilers.
You should.
Yeah.
Lots
And
of
then,
YouTube
and
channels
if you
do
don't
that.
want to know, which by the way, you can watch the episode too, if you want.
Well,
I have it. Like
what
I
you could
have a
do,
first membership.
You could put up a spoiler thing and tell them like just like fast forward through this, and then once the spoiler thing disappears, then you're good.
Which, and if you're watching live, you just mute it or take out.
Votes have been transferred to you. 2 for Max, 1 for you.
2 for Max, 1 for me. It doesn't matter. It's not a democracy.
Yes, it is.
It's a dictatorship.
It is
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
benevolent dictatorship. Like, I love you guys,
Josh,
but
it's the United States of Jonathan here.
Yes.
He's the show.
This is
I
mine.
came up with the name.
I don't care. It's mine.
He's just like, I love you guys, but worship me.
I'm basically the cameraman.
What?
That voice, you need to use it all the time, okay?
You sound like this all the time. What? Guys, this is how I talk from now on.
No amount of alcohol.
He's like that minion from that Dragon Ball Bridge movie I show you.
You sound like.
Like the gingerbread man from Shrek.
Yes, I was
Yes.
gonna say.
I was gonna say something like that, or I was gonna
Not the
say.
gumdrop buttons.
They're saying that I should just use B as the spoiler card.
No, you should put spoiler.
Do you
I
know
think the B will.
It's
The
more,
Muffin
it's more
Man.
clear
Yeah, the
that
Muffin
way.
the Muffin Man? The Muffin
Then people
Man.
will be like, wait, you're saying spoilers? And it's like, yeah.
We can talk about Ruby. I think because I want to talk about the episodes he and I
kind
have
of-
seen. I think it should be up to the viewers if they don't want to hear.
You also
That's
sound
fine.
like a hammered Mickey Mouse as well.
Cool. I can accept that.
Not talking about Ruby right now, though.
Okay. No, we're not going to talk about Ruby right now.
People get stabbed.
Watch the
Furries
Oh, wait.
get stabbed.
perfect.
I don't remember what did you guys last see?
The end of the second episode is where what's his name?
We'll talk about it after the death.
Adam
But
Stab-
Adam takes
Furry
over.
girl.
Adam takes over the White Fang, and
11
Weiss is about to be kidnapped by Raven's
11 is
people.
the best.
And
Okay,
a girl
cool.
gets stabbed.
Jonathan,
Yeah,
what was the ending of our episode?
Uh,
No.
give me a sec.
I don't even remember.
I have to think.
Wait, I'll just wait. I'll be
You
right back.
can talk about this later.
Josh.
Oh wait, it doesn't matter because we can only talk up to what. Oh, but I don't remember what happens in your episode.
You're not getting dunked. Max is getting dunked.
Minus Joseph. Have any of you guys
This is
seen
how it
Stranger
works.
Things?
Okay,
season
well
2?
while you're getting dunked, I'm gonna watch the episode again.
Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen Stranger Things season 2?
No.
No, I don't, because I'm not a total.
Now.
Sorry, I was gonna say something else, but no, I haven't because you know I don't watch American Horror Story, so.
Okay, 7:30. Time for Johnny
Stranger
Play.
Things is not at all like American Horror
I
Story.
know, but they have all the same fans.
Max,
No,
you're getting dunked.
no,
You know this, right?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna watch episode 2 again because I don't remember what
What the heck
happens.
are you doing?
Dude, Stranger Things, it's like all the Stephen King kind of
Go-
stuff.
go-
It's like 80s nostalgia, basically.
You're what?
It's
Max?
nothing like... Dude, American Horror Story is garbage.
You can
It
hold
is.
your breath.
It's
Stranger
horrible.
Things, you like Super 8, the movie, right?
I've never seen it.
With the movie J.J. Abrams.
I actually would like to see it. It looked interesting.
That's
It's
basically
basically
Stranger
the same
Things.
thing, yeah. Okay.
Robin says that our
It's
names.
good. It's really good.
Robin says that our names are Jose, Gosh, Ron, Kronk, Matt / Mike, and Rachel.
So which one am I?
Oh, okay.
Ba-da-bum.
Which one are you? You're
Am I
Gronk?
Matt or Mike?
Josh, our meme maker demands no episode 3 spoilers.
okay. Then mute it. We're
Okay.
not gonna
So
talk
what
about it today
happens-
because we don't have a spoil. We're not gonna talk about it today because we don't have a spoiler
Josh, you
card
can't
set
see
up.
you.
Okay.
You can't see the
I
camera.
don't care if you can't see me. You can still hear me. I'm gonna watch Ruby now. I'm gonna go over here.
Do you want one of us to man that? Or...
No, we can do whatever.
Let me,
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Where's the clock? There's the clock.
Cool. How many Xfinity Wi-Fi
Shove
so I'm gonna
this
slow down this?
into my.
Nice.
Okay.
Diagram me found.
Alright, are you guys ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, the show we're doing is Angel Beats. It's made by a famous writer who loves killing people. Now you're like, oh, this might be a great high school anime. And then he gets stabbed and you're like, what the heck happened? And then he wakes up perfectly fine. And you're like, okay, this is fine. Everything is happy. You get to go to school. You get great soundtrack. How could life be any better? Well, white hair. That's how it gets better. Lots of white hair. And you're just like, woo, this is fun. You're like, but where do angels come into the mix?
That sounded a lot like Tokyo Ghoul to me.
No, it's not even close. It's like, I'd say they're pretty polar opposite shows.
But the way you describe it's like white hair solves
That
everything.
hair. That was such a bad idea.
How long did he last?
25.99 seconds.
Wow, that's pathetic, man.
Wow, Josh.
Wow, Josh, he lasts longer than your average.
What happened?
My average is 30 to 40 seconds. Would you
chose
Your average has been in the
worst thing to
20s.
say in the beginning.
It's only been recently that you started getting above 30.
That's not true at all.
That is.
That is true.
I can get more, but.
Whoa. Sorry.
Shows.
Dude,
But he loves killing
Aquaman's
people.
wife
The
in
funny
Justice
thing
League.
is, you're not wrong.
Dang.
This show's about dead people.
Yeah, I know.
Josh.
Nice.
Josh.
This
Josh.
is full. It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
very first
Josh.
episode.
Thank you, Robin.
I'm gonna eat you.
So apparently John engages in cannibalism now.
Yes, I do.
That's a thing.
I'm gonna actually send that to Nate.
It's Aquaman's wife. in
Joe,
Justice
send it to
League.
me so I can send it to.
It's Mara
Friend.
in Justice
I will
League.
send
I'm just gonna real
cool.
quick, skip through this TV show.
Get back over here.
Josh,
Start talking about it.
mute the thing.
We're not even talking about.
Alright,
we're not even
guys.
talking about Ruby today.
Angel Beats is about
Why not?
perfect.
It's weekly.
If you haven't seen it, you guys should watch it. It's a very good show. It's a lighthearted one, and like
Darth
this
Mark.
character development and stuff. If you like slice of life, I'd say that it's a pretty good one.
Mine is Nisok.
Yeah.
Sorry, John. Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
No, it's good.
No, go ahead.
There's a pretty good. It has pretty good art. Very good soundtrack. There's a bit of music art, and
What, like Your Lie in April type music art?
no, it's not that much.
So that's the entire show.
Yeah,
Okay,
Your
so
Lie
it's
in
like a
April
s-
is completely focused on. There's like a mini arc that lasts like 2
Okay,
episodes.
I'm gonna be real. It's like just off the name Angel Beats. It sounds like that movie Step Up, but as an anime.
No,
I'm
it's
close.
not even about dancing. Joe, I
It's
said
really good.
There's like sports and stuff
Step
like
up
that.
with angels.
It looks so cool.
No, dude, yeah.
Yeah, no, but
Aquaman looks awesome.
Angel Beats is about. Ooh, wait. I was about to
Dude,
spoil it.
The
and I
guy
was
that does
just like,
Cyborg
it
in
says
the
it's
in
not
the
specific.
in
But
the
it
last
doesn't say
trailer they released,
how
he
they
closed his
are.
closing line is booyah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says what it's about.
Good.
It says-
Isn't
Yeah.
that great?
Well, what's great is that the actor that's playing Cyborg is a huge Teen Titans fan.
It's about what
Good.
kids would do in high
That's
school.
a way better
purgatory.
version of
Yeah.
Cyborg.
Not purgatory.
Limbo. No, that's pretty much.
Okay,
what
no,
No, the Cyborg
we're
from
talking about Ruby because we're talking about it every week.
Cyborg from Smallville wasn't that bad.
His costume was crap, though.
I need food.
It was Smallville, man.
Dude,
it was also the early
CW show.
It was a CW show. It was the early 2000s.
Still,
it's not like you can exactly depend on it for great graphics.
That's no excuse.
No excuse.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
Although when Doomsday came along,
Do you want to talk about Ruby now, or do you want to talk about Ruby later?
um,
Because we're talking about it every week. We're talking about each episode.
okay, so we're talking about episode 2 at this point.
Yeah.
I like
Which, by the way, I
Ruby's
just skipped through it.
a lot of money.
Nothing
No, that's
happened.
really pretty.
Like 3 things. There were like 3 scenes. There
Oh,
was
I
a scene
remember
with
how
with like the
episode 3 ends.
Palantir.
Yeah.
That's the Palantir with tentacles. Then there was
Oh, I thought it was a training scene.
the sky fight with the Grimm. And then there was Adam taking over the White Fang. And then finally it was like Weiss getting captured.
Oh,
It's like,
no,
it
that's
was
the
a
end of
build-up
episode
episode.
two.
There's really not a whole lot we can talk
End of
about on
episode
that.
2 is where.
We can talk about what do you got? The Palantir with tentacles. You know what the Palantir is? Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
Palantir.
I know.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh,
Palantir.
that's right. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Palantir.
yeah.
Say it right, damn it.
Okay,
Sorry.
my bad. I put
Sorry.
the emphasis on the wrong
Right.
syllables.
Yeah.
The Palantir. So it's a Palantir with tentacles that
I want it.
I don't.
I want tentacles.
Okay.
Already, I want it.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about Ruby now, I guess. Is that
Oscar
okay?
is my
Okay.
favorite.
We'll spend a
So
couple minutes yet.
Before you do,
We're talking about up to episode 2 for those of you that are watching.
next week we'll start talking about an episode ahead because we're gonna have a spoiler card up because I want to talk about it. John wants to talk about it. I think that maybe if you have a first membership, like at least one of our members does some.
Oscar
He has
is
one-
awesome.
Yeah,
don't
there are
have
people
one.
that have.
Just accounting
the
number.
majority. There's
Josh,
3 of the people watching Joe have births.
Don't
Okay.
forget, I don't have one. I stole yours.
No, we gave it.
Well, I gave it to you.
Same difference.
Same difference. It's fine. I would have stolen it from you anyway. Which
I found a way.
you need to get caught up, dude.
I know.
Do you want me to lend you the DVDs?
No, what I'm gonna do
iTunes?
because there's this show I watch on YouTube called Blind Wave. They do reactions and they're huge Ruby fans. So I'm just gonna watch all their reactions.
Yeah,
Oh, then you'll be caught up and that's
Yeah.
fine. You're not hugely
also
invested in it.
know
Maybe you'll go back and watch it.
Right now he's
eventually.
watching My Hero Academia,
Yeah.
which is a really good
That
show.
show is
Really
awesome.
Well,
It is the Japanese X-Men. It's awesome.
it's the Japanese X-Men. That's
It is.
actually a good way to put
I
it.
like that more than X-Men personally. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm with Max actually.
Personally, just because we get a camera.
I don't know if it's because there's just been
Yes,
it's because X-Men's been going on for so long that I'm just tired of it at
Well,
this
because
point.
it's its own cinematic universe. They've had so many movies too.
And also,
reboots.
Dash-
Also because
Yes,
in my opinion, My Hero Academia or Boku no Hero Academia or whatever you want to call it, I call it both because I'm lazy, and also
Both.
I
He
really call
pronounces
both.
both like a weirdo.
Not to both.
Both.
What do you have? I got to both.
Both.
No, but no, but the show, in my opinion, wow. No, but
That's
I like
really good,
it more than
man.
X-Men just because my opinion it has more of a interesting story to it, in my opinion. Just because
Yeah, I
X-Men
agree with
kind of
that.
gets kind of repetitive, I guess, and kind of boring.
Sure. And to be fair, it's been around for a
Yeah,
long
so
time.
I'm
they
glad
run
they're
for
getting back.
years.
I'm glad X-Men's getting back out of that whole phase where like everything is a metaphor for racism. It's like, okay, we get it.
Judge, this
X-Men
is a
are-
metaphor
the,
for
the
racism.
X-Men are minorities. We understand.
And
It's
also
okay.
microphone.
And then there's no more no more
But that's why I like Days of Future Past because it was very different from all the other X-Men films.
But there's also no more.
It was
his
just
name?
about their own conflict. It had nothing to do with versus
Wolverine.
the humans.
Yeah.
right, because you know who the focal point of the cinematic universe is now? Deadpool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
I love
he's
him.
hysterical and
Yes.
you can't hate Deadpool.
No,
But
you can't.
It's
I mean,
hard to
actually,
hate
it's
Deadpool.
really easy to hate Deadpool. I don't. I love Deadpool, but
so much.
I don't think it's very hard to hate Deadpool.
But see, the thing is, they don't have to worry about because they're going to recast Wolverine at some point. But Cable is going to be in Deadpool too.
Yep.
He's very similar to Wolverine, like his character. If you need basically a grumpy old mutant, it's like Cable. There you go.
It's like, but
Supposedly
the problem
making the
that Marvel now
Supposedly
the problem that
making
Marvel
the
now
girl?
faces is
No,
who
they're
is
not.
going to be able to
That's,
who's going to
just
follow
like
up
a
Hugh
rumor.
Jackman.
No, there's a girl.
That's his name, Hugh Jackman. I couldn't think of it.
Yeah. There's a girl in the
How do you
movies-
follow that up? He's been doing
Yeah,
he's been
you
doing
can't.
he's been doing Wolverine for so
17
long
years.
for so well that it's like, how do you top that?
And also,
Yeah.
he's one of the few actors that actually in public will actually do stuff from his actual role,
Mm-hmm.
and enjoy it.
Well, it's also because he's one of the nicest
yeah, he's one of the
people ever.
nicest-
Tom,
Hardy,
uh,
Hiddleston,
no,
Just love Tom's.
Holland.
yes,
Yes.
they all start with an H.
Sullick?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the kind of the stuff on the red carpet and all the Marvel
Yeah.
actors are like all there and they start messing with each other. Like Robert Downey Jr. during the I think it was Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
But he just walks
great,
up.
man.
He's like, "I love you, man." And it's like this. You can hear him in the background, just there. And he's like, "That's that's Robert over there." It's like, "I want your baby." It's just,
Dude, I love RDJ, man. He's awesome.
Well, during the premiere,
He's aged very well.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, one of the biggest problems that people had with working with him, like up until at least the first Avengers, was that people, it was like all his coworkers couldn't stop calling him Tony.
Yeah.
Like they just kept calling him Tony, like even off stage, and he just got used to it.
Because he is Iron Man.
Yeah.
Well, and when there was the premiere of Batman vs Superman, Henry Cavill's taking pictures, and the Aquaman actor Jason Momoa just like gets behind him, like gives him a huge hug. He's like, "What's up, man?" and stuff like that.
That's weird because Aquaman looks like such a douche.
Yeah, no, he's a really nice guy too.
Well, yeah, the character's real grumpy, and the character of
He's very
Aquaman is
jaded.
very, very much like he doesn't like humans, and
Though in the movie, they're going for more of like a surfer kind of Aquaman, which I'm like, that actually makes like I could see that.
I like this Aquaman so much more. He's nothing like the comic. Like is there any point in the comic books where Aquaman is like this? I don't think so.
Yeah, there's moments, but very few.
But his look entirely, like black hair and all that, like that's completely original, right?
I think it's only
Well,
DC
no,
movies
I've never
so
seen
far.
that before.
Well,
ever.
his hair, it's more like a sandy blonde, like dirty blonde kind of. Aquaman's always been
Oh, did they
blonde.
dye his hair?
No, well, Jason Momoa has got blonde highlights, so it looks like it's like his natural hair color is
He
like
looks,
brown.
it looks like dark.
But yeah, he looks like Aquaman though. Like he looks like
okay.
he came out of the ocean. Anyway,
I saw
sidetracking.
that.
With X-Men, you were saying.
We're so sidetracked from Ruby at this point. I don't even care.
Well,
Well, with My Hero Academia, why you like it more?
and also the same with the X-Men actors. I'm gonna go back to that in a second.
Sure.
They all also mess with each other.
I haven't
Hey,
even read it.
oh, yeah.
A lot.
I read it
Oh,
actually
yeah.
first.
I mean, like, it is the funniest thing. I mean, like, this, like, when, like, exactly like I said before, during, like, the red carpet premieres, watch all of those. They're the funniest things you ever watch.
Whatever.
I think voice
Like,
actors are the
please
ones that
don't.
get away with the most stuff.
Oh, yeah.
you
Ghost
saw
Stories
what
is
the joke
an
was,
example.
right?
But,
It's like
no,
you didn't even get the joke,
I'm
did
not
you?
kidding. Like, sometimes, which one was it? I think it was The Walking Dead, where they're on, like, the red carpet,
Yeah.
walking up, and then, I don't know who it was. Well, one of the actors walks up and just, like, kisses every single one.
Yeah.
One of the actors
Yeah, I remember that,
just
yeah.
goes up and just kisses all of them.
Was it the guy who plays Rick?
I think it was Abraham.
Oh yeah.
Like for SAO season 2,
Are
there's like
those
10
from
minutes
last
where the director dubbed it Anarchy in the Studio
Yeah,
because they would
that's-
just like they
Oh,
would
they don't take anything
they
serious.
just
That's
yeah
great.
yeah like it was 10 minutes of them just like messing with their own lines or just straight up.
Papenbrook does not take it at all seriously.
Wait, who?
Man, Papenbrook
Oh yeah, he's
at all. He
No.
like jokes around more than like if you see a roll with him, 90% of that will be bloopers.
Did you see how many takes they did before they finally settled on a
point like
Kirito
an anime
girl
character.
voice? A Kirito girl voice.
So, everyone be Joseph.
They took 68. They took 68 takes of him doing different voices
Max,
before they
or
settled
not,
on a girl
Chris,
voice, and most of them
That's what
was
I
just
thought,
him
yeah.
being like,
That's what I was
"How do you like my girl voice?"
He does not.
How do you like my girl?
But the greatest thing was that, like, if you match the audio to the screen, like the other character's reaction works whether he's
Yeah.
doing the girl voice or the guy voice.
Like if you see the Full Alchemist bloopers,
yes.
a lot of those fit so well. And then there's
It's like I think my favorite one is Scar, where he's like Chimeras, huh? Frick yeah.
they're all great.
Oh
I like
my-
the like a first few. That
No,
was
the
like-
best one was where the two brothers are standing on the roof, and Ed's
I
like,
push
I've been
him
thinking,
off.
it's like,
yeah.
it's like, been doing some thinking a lot lately, and I was like, yeah, so have I. We should try and bring Mom back.
Yeah, Vic. His like, yeah, he's like, I think we should try to bring Mom back.
Oh yeah,
And then the other one was like, how would I push you off the roof and break the arm you just got back?
All right.
Okay,
Ruby.
Wait,
Ruby.
can we talk about the hashtag Snapcouch real quick?
By the way, Tony Abercorn is not
Our
60, he's in his
hashtag
30s.
Has gotten so big
Yes!
that porn stars are now using it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Guys, we've made it. We've made it.
This is bad.
That's
Nope. Nope. It's wonderful. Okay.
I was scrolling through hashtag Snapcast and I was like,
You know what?
There wasn't anything explicit, but I was like,
What?
why is this here?
That makes sense, actually.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
There's
I'll
no.
leave you guys to Ruby.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Ruby Volume 5,
My chair!
Episode 2. So it starts out with. So we left off
For the talking
with
Ruby.
Oscar. Oscar brought
Fight
back
scene and stuff.
a drunk crow, and it turns out Oscar's like reincarnated Ozpin, or he has his soul inside him, something like that.
Oscar Martinez from The
Yes,
Office.
definitely.
Yes.
He is fabulous.
What is Oscar's last name?
They don't say.
Oh, okay, it's
what?
just Oscar.
Oh.
I'm gonna look
It's
it up.
Oscar and Oz.
I believe it's the Grouch.
Yeah,
Oscar? No,
I think it's the Grouch.
Yes.
But so he brought him back, and now
It's in the credits.
Yeah, they do say his last
so
name.
they opened up episode 2 with Leo Lionheart,
Oscar-
who is as we come to understand is clearly the cowardly
You
lion.
guys thought it was
from-
Tai Yang for the longest time. I told you it was
Last
not.
His name is Oscar Pine.
Oscar Pine.
I thought it was going to be Oscar Oscarson. Dang it.
Oscar Oscarson.
Okay, but
Oscar Oscarson. Why is it that? My
so there's the cowardly lion, which Joseph, we didn't have anyone else to pick from. What?
That doesn't mean just because they introduced the Tin Man doesn't mean that all the
Well,
Wizard
I
of Oz
thought I was like,
characters
oh,
are in
so
there.
they're all here now, I guess.
Wait, who do we think was what?
Well, no, the Tin Man is
Ironwood.
James Ironwood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys thought the Tai Yang was the cowardly lion for a long
Who's
time.
James Ironwood?
And I said
no,
it was
we
not
had
the case.
theorized
Yeah.
that.
No,
You
it's
sound like an idiot. Who's James Ironwood?
Lionheart.
He's the guy that has
You
like,
haven't met him yet in Ruby.
Is that a character?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a
I thought
character.
that was like an actor.
He's like
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
yeah,
he's
the
like
dude
a-
with the
he's like a
gun.
mix
He just has a normal pistol instead of
So
like
why
some
is his
wacky
name
weapon.
Ironwood? No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Sorry.
ask Glenn.
He's basically a white iRobot.
That's Glenda.
Interesting.
Glenda Goodwitch. Who Glenda Goodwitch is obviously the Good Witch of the East, and then Salem is the Wicked Witch of the West. Ozpin
then-
is the Wizard of Oz.
And then there's Granny Goodness from DC. Yes, that's an actual character.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Mother May I?
Who's that?
Oh, you don't know that one.
It's
No,
from
I don't.
Titans.
That's
It's
a
a Titans
villain.
villain.
Oh, okay, is she from New Genesis?
No, she's from Teen Titans.
No, like that's a
Oh,
planet.
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where Granny Goodness is from too.
Oh, okay.
He's actually evil though.
Well, of
Maybe
course.
they're the same character and they just switched the names.
Anyway, yeah.
So and then we have Leo Lionheart. And we have Crow. We think is the Scarecrow.
Wait.
I think he's the Grim Reaper.
No, he's...
Well, I mean, yeah, of course he's the Grim Reaper. Everyone's pulled from something, but
Or is he the
not
Crow
Scarecrow.
from the movie? The
Oscar
Crow?
Pines and Ozpin in his head will find the Twin Pines shopping mall in Back to the Future.
yes. Well, he has Doc and Marty are like the same person. That's what it is.
Whoa, this
But
is heavy.
so we have Leo the Cowardly Lion. We have Leo Lionheart.
Scott.
It's revealed that he's being manipulated by Salem and her minions to do whatever it is that she wants,
Salem
and
with
she
tribes.
communicates him to this thing that's like a how do you I'm just gonna say it wrong.
The
Palantir?
eye thing from Lord of
Palantir?
the Rings.
Plantier.
Palantir, but it's like a Palantir with tentacles, and it like chokes him.
Yeah, you know what that reminds me of? Remember in Skyrim when you have to like find the first Dragonborn and you open that book and all those tentacles? That's what you just reminded me of. I was just like, what? Yeah.
No, but she's like communicating to him through this thing, and so she's manipulating him into giving her the Spring Maiden, which the Spring Maiden is one of the 4 maidens of the seasons. And they have like incredible magical powers without the use of dust.
In other words, they're very overpowered.
Yeah, they're OP characters. That's the point of them. They're
The OP character.
well, they're like the center of the plot
Silver
currently.
eyes are the-
Currently, the center of the plot is trying to find all 4 maidens because, well, at least that's
Oh, I
what
just
I
spoiled
think.
that for Chris. Oh, whatever.
Well, I mean, I'm already gonna get spoilers. So.
Yeah,
Here's what I'm interested in. Here's what I'm interested about this season mostly is that this is the last season that Monty had planned out.
Not true.
No, because he had planned
So-
it out with
no.
Jeff. No, he and Jeff had planned it out up to
Monty-
season 5.
So
Yeah.
if you actually watch
No,
No,
not
not
Jeff.
Jeff.
Definitely not Jeff.
Carrie and Miles.
Carrie Shawcross and Miles Luna.
I thought Monty and Jeff collaborated a lot because Jeff was in
This
charge
is
of the
Monty
music.
Python.
Oh, Jeff
Yes,
Williams.
definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Joseph, Jeff from Rooster Teeth is not Jeff Williams. Jeff Williams is not a Rooster Teeth
Okay,
employee.
but I'm talking about Jeff.
Dunham?
It should be if I'm talking about Jeff under the context of Ruby, why would I talk about anybody else?
Because
no, well, he had shared it with him, and he had shared it with Carrie and Miles, but they didn't write it.
They went back and looked at it, and they're like, "Oh wait, there's way more seasons."
Is it Jeff with a J?
Yeah, so
or
there's two Jeffs. There's Jeff with a G and a Jeff with a J.
Huh.
There's
Oh,
J.
sure.
But Jeff Williams doesn't.
Ramsey, oh.
Jeff Williams doesn't work for Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, I know.
Ramsey is in Gordon Ramsay.
Yes.
I'm
Exactly
nonsense right now, guys.
But
Bless you.
in the director commentary of season 2, he said Montium says like it's funny because originally we had planned out like 5 volumes worth of plot, and now we're realizing that like now that this is actually going to be we're realizing this is going to be successful. This is, after they've finished production on season 2.
Yeah.
So they can do the commentary. He's like, wow, this is like a thing. So they were saying in that commentary like this is gonna go on way longer. So we might have as far as like 15 seasons worth of volumes already written out.
How long do you think Ruby's actually going to go on for?
I would say like 15 seasons at least.
I hope not.
That's like
That's
that's
a
what Red
lot
vs.
of
Blue is
seasons,
at.
man.
No, dude. I mean,
That's a lot.
Red
of
versus
seasons.
Blue has been that long. So.
Yeah, Red vs. Blue is great,
They're
and
very
what's great is that
You
Red
do have
vs.
to
Blue
hand
only
it to
had
Rooster
5
Teeth.
seasons.
They're very
right
good
now.
at playing the long game.
Oh, I know, but
And Red vs. Blue was only written like as they went, so it's
I don't want it to be a long-running show.
they have
I
all
love
this
the show.
plot.
I mean, I love Ruby, but I don't want it to be a 15-season-long show.
No,
I'm
that's a
cool with
lot.
it.
In my opinion,
Dude, fairy
7
tales.
is a-
Because
It's
they've already written it. Because they've already written it. It wouldn't be
Think
just
about how-
Simpsons
how
is 30
they
and-
changed the
yeah.
That's the Simpsons.
I know.
They wouldn't be
that's
rambling.
outrageous.
They wouldn't be rambling. They've already written the plot,
Wow.
I know.
so it would be good.
Well, how
And if
many
you think about it,
episodes
like
are
the
there?
If the
first 3
plot is good.
seasons have been almost nothing but character development in hindsight.
How many episodes are there per
10
season?
seasons, they can
Like
do
12.
all
There's been
easy
12.
exam.
Dang, that's a lot.
And before they were like 5 to 10 minutes, and then they were like
Whoa.
10 to 20 minutes, and now they're all 20 minutes long.
Wow.
So,
the first
they're like
season's
full length.
The first
TV.
season's like a 1 hour 45-minute movie. The
Yeah.
5th season's gonna be like a 2.5 hour.
Okay,
what I like about
back to
yeah.
let's get back to the plot. So
Back to the
So
boss.
we knew well, we at least suspected that Leo was being manipulated since last season because there's like a post credit scene of like him meeting with one of her minions, or like they don't show Leo's face but they show the minion. They say and the minion says he's talking to Leo Lionheart.
Do you think he's gonna die by the end of the season?
I think they're gonna kill him. That's how he's gonna he's gonna
find the lion's gonna find his courage or something.
Yeah, something like that. He's gonna what starts with an R. Redeem himself. Yeah, I think he's gonna redeem himself by the end of the season, or maybe next season, and die. I think that's what because it's just so scummy that he's working for her. Like I don't care what
Afraid of it.
You know what?
like yeah what circumstances
I think
is
he's
it?
gonna die,
She's
scum.
convinced him that she has the power to take away or destroy something that he cares about more than everyone else and everything
So
else.
I think
So he's scummy. Honestly,
I think that he's gonna die as scum, and that the only person that's gonna redeem themselves is gonna end up being Jasmine.
The girl that's based off. You
Oh,
mean
Emerald.
Emerald.
I
Emerald,
got that.
the one
I
that's
get that.
based on the girl
Yeah, that makes
Jasmine
sense,
from.
actually.
She's
from
based off
Aladdin.
of Jasmine and Aladdin, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's at least that's what we think.
Yeah.
Because they're all based on fairy tale characters. But I think she's going to become a good guy. I don't think Mercury will. Which
No.
Mercury is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal,
Joseph, your
Ben
name
10.
is low.
like the older
No
Ben 10,
way.
older Teen Ben 10, and
Oh, I
he
miss
does a
Ben 10.
million other things.
That
But
was a
like
good show.
that's just the most
Even the sequel,
recognizable.
Benson Alien Force, was pretty good too.
Yeah, man.
And then the
Alien
sequel
Force
after
is
that was
great.
Not good.
No,
Wait,
Ultimate Alien was still good.
No, not Ultimate Alien. The
The-
one after that.
Okay,
That was a
the-
reboot of the
Well,
series.
when Yuri Lowenthal
Oh,
stopped
no.
voicing, yeah.
I used to have an Omnitrix watch.
Dude, it was great.
was so cool.
It got even better after I found out D.
Who
Bradley
voices
Baker was
Jack?
like
Who
half the
voices
aliens.
Emerald?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But okay, so also not only we have that whole dynamic going on, like what's he gonna do next? How is she using him specifically? Because she wants to get the Spring Maiden, and she's using him to find her. And
And
they
we also
found
found
her.
out something.
so-
We found out something new. It's like so during season 3 we find out about the maidens, but now we finally know why they exist. They're the only ones that can get the relics.
Yeah. Also, we know that House Salem is, and that she can communicate with people everywhere directly, not just by sending messengers, which is kind of what I guess I originally thought. Like, she doesn't use scrolls; she uses this.
Katie Newville.
Katie Newville.
I'm gonna check what else she's
yeah,
done.
check her out.
That name sounds really familiar.
Yeah.
Who's that? Who's that? Voice
I
actor?
think she's an anime voice
Who,
actor.
who does she voice
They're all
act as?
anime
Oh
voices.
no,
Emerald.
she's married to
Oh,
one of the animators.
by the way,
Oh, okay.
guess who guess which voice actor just guest starred in Star Wars Rebels?
Who?
Dante Bosco.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Zuko from The Last Airbender.
Dave Filoni, who runs the show, directed most of the first season of Avatar: Last Airbender.
Nice.
So
Cool.
I was just like I heard him, I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, oh, that's
I
Dante
mentioned to you.
Bosco.
I mentioned to you that I know on a first name basis the two martial artists that were
many times you've mentioned.
Yeah,
this.
I just like to name drop Sifu Kisu
Yes.
and Sifu Manny because it's really cool that I know them.
That's actually something I learned in film class recently.
Is how to name drop?
No,
Networking is very
That's what I
important.
learned not to do. Actually, apparently in film, don't ever name drop people.
Yeah,
I mean, but that's cool. That
I'm
you
like
do,
a
though.
loser, so it doesn't
No,
matter.
you're not a loser. No.
I'm a poser. Sorry.
You spit on me, dude.
Okay.
That's a good call.
But we also have some movies. We have that. We had Weiss in the Sky Fight.
That was interesting.
And yeah, that was just a cool scene where she kind of like Star Wars-esque or something like that, where she used her dust,
That pilot's
her rapier
dead.
to shoot like dust out.
Wait, did no one notice the fact that he said, "There's trouble, make it double"?
That's what she said.
Wait, who said that was?
No, she did not.
That's what.
That's
he
from
said.
Pokemon. Shut up. The pilot said that there's trouble, make it double. That's funny. And then at the end, their plane crashed. So she fought off the Grim, but then the plane crashed anyway, and she got captured by bandits. So we're assuming that it's the Ravens people. What's the name of her tribe?
She's the one.
Her in the end.
You see?
Oh, we saw her at the end. Oh, sorry, I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot. Sorry, I'm trying not to spoil things. Is what I'm doing.
No, yeah, like one of our mains turns to her.
I thought I only knew that because
he's like,
of the
what do
next
you? He's
episode.
like, so what do you think here? And she's like, I think we hit the jackpot.
Yeah, it's a schnee. Sorry, I'm trying to not.
I'm interested to see how that. I'm interested to see how that plays out. He's like, would it help if I mentioned that I'm very good friends with your daughter?
I just thought
Probably not.
Real quick, by the way.
What's up?
Because I'm thinking of doing this on my channel at some point. Would either of you, at some point, want to guest star on my show? 'Cause
Absolutely.
I'm thinking of doing a Office episode by episode.
The Office? Yes!
Because I've noticed no one's done that, and I'm like,
No one's done The
well,
Office?
yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that's
Office?
funny.
How
Yeah,
much fun would that
I
be?
would do that. I would do that with you.
And you're
yeah.
welcome to come too. I know you don't like The Office. That's
I
why.
watched the first couple episodes today.
Okay.
I'm trying to force myself.
The
through
first
it.
season's.
Honestly, you're gonna hate the first season. That's just
Yeah.
the truth to it.
Once you get to season 2.
Beats.
Yeah.
Battlestar Galactica.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer from it every year. Michael!
I'm surprised in that gag reel. It's not the gag reel. The prank reel that you showed me where
Yeah.
Jim's pranking Dwight. They didn't do the Jello.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
I didn't show you that when I showed you all the Creed moments and all the "That's what she said" that Michael Scott ever said. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's such a stupid show. I love it.
Didn't they coin that phrase?
I'm pretty sure the Office.
I like
coins
Parks and
That's What
Rec
She
more,
Said.
though, to be perfectly honest.
What the?
I watched Parks and Rec first, and then I watched The Office, and then I
I
rewatched
same
both
thing.
of
I
them,
did.
and then
I
I
did
was
that.
just like, I love The Office more.
I actually haven't finished The Office. I got tired of it.
I love Ron Swanson though. He's
Yeah, dude, he's the
Yeah.
best part of it. Well, him and
So-
Andy Dwyer's also great.
yeah, Andy's great too.
Um,
Burt Macklin, FBI.
One more thing. The thing that I
Yes,
actually really
sorry,
wanted to
I
talk about.
sidetracked.
The thing I really wanted to talk about is so Adam Taurus. Adam Taurus has taken over the White Fang.
He's part bull. Why did that just not click? Into
he does. He has bull horns. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Because he has the hair that's all like anime.
That's what happens when you drink too much Red Bull.
bull.
Yeah, I call bull. But he secretly got all the guards on his side, and then the cat lady jumped to him and he killed her. They've also
Catwoman?
yes.
Okay.
They've also
This is really interesting.
they've really cemented that he actually is
Yeah.
in a willing alliance with Salem, because at this point he has enough power to fight them off, but he's not. So he had the Hugh Jackman looking guy.
Oh, actually,
He's cool.
man,
I like him. I feel like we're gonna be sad whenever,
So-
or they're gonna explain something about him that's gonna make us hate him.
he's
I feel like either we're just gonna be sad all the way to the end that he's on the bad guy side,
Did
or
warn what's it? Osmond warn Oscar.
Yeah, he said that's a man from my past and he's very dangerous.
Yeah.
so
He seems
there's.
so
I
cool,
feel like
though.
they're gonna reveal something because he seems like a nice guy and like really honorable, but
Hugh Jackman or
Has
this
to
Hugh
die
Jackman
today.
character?
This-
no, Hugh Jackman. So the character. What's the character's name, John?
I don't know.
Big buff guy.
Can you find his name?
How am I gonna find his name? By going through every single character?
I don't watch reviews, so I know nothing.
Is it Walter the bearded dude?
Here.
Walter White?
So, Arthur?
No, not Walter. Walter's a scumbag. You can already tell that you just hate him.
Yeah, especially when you watch.
He's the
Breaking Bad.
hateable bad
oh my
guy.
Gosh, he's. Yeah,
So
that
you're
Breaking
like
Bad's
you're
so
really
terrible.
supposed to currently you're supposed to fear Salem, feel bad for Cinder.
I don't think you're supposed to feel bad for Cinder.
Kind of like Tyrion for some reason. And then there's the other guy. There's the other guy. The buff guy. I forget his name, but you're kind of supposed to like him. I
love Josh Corelli.
Yeah.
Not voiced by Josh Corelli.
No, not him, no.
He's got it.
Yes, no.
on here.
Okay.
Okay.
Josh Corelli.
But I'm interested to see what Adam does because they still have the whole conflict going on back on the island.
Adam Warlock?
Corelli.
No.
With Blake and Son.
Yeah, with Blake and Son, which I know more about it, so I'm gonna try and keep to the first episode because I don't think he even shows up.
I'm like, okay, Jeremy Lee is voicing the chameleon girl.
Chameleon.
Wait, who?
Jeremy Lee.
She's
Chameleon.
She sounds very familiar with her name.
She's in a lot of
animes.
Yeah.
And then Vic Magnona has been Crow. So
Wait,
I'm
isn't
just
that Asuna?
Yeah.
She's Asuna. Yeah.
She's also Lucy.
We have said this.
So I'm just
so
like,
many
where the
times,
crap
Josh.
is Todd Habercorn?
I'm sure we'll see him by the end of this season or next season.
I'm going to kill you if you look
Okay,
at
sorry.
my phone.
I'll trust you to find it. Yeah. So I'm wondering what it's gonna do because now Adam's taken over the White Fang, and before those, the guys that are always have their hands like this, they're always claiming well, Adam Taurus is leading a Splinter Cell group.
Hazel Reinhardt.
Hazel, that's right. Hazel Reinhardt. I feel like his last name's going to be a key to whoever he's actually based on. We can search that. But they're like we have nothing to do with him. He's a bad guy. We're peaceful. Blah, blah.
peaceful.
Blah, 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 blah. But then now he's taken over the White Fang. That means he's their boss, not the other way around.
No, because Blake and Son are starting to rally some of the White Fang members under the original banner, right? That's what I got out of the other part that I saw.
Well, they said they're gonna do is they're gonna try and tell they're gonna take the scroll full of information that she's working for Adam, that she's working for the White Fang, and then they're gonna try and rally everyone to fight with them or whatever. But in any case, that's
because at the end of the last season, Blake said we're not going to destroy the White Fang, we're going to take it back.
Yeah, so that's what they're doing right now.
Which I'm interested to see how is that going to lead her to Menagerie.
Who?
Blake.
Blake is in Menagerie.
Or sorry, not Menagerie.
I really like.
What's the name of the country where everybody else is in right now?
Haven, what?
That's pretty cool.
That's their logo.
Yeah, that's
the red one is their logo.
Oh,
they changed it because they used to be.
The blue one was the original.
So it's
logo.
basically like
so
the civil rights movement turning into Black Lives Matter.
Reinhardt.
That's what the Black Fang is.
Nah.
Yeah, the White
Fang.
Fang.
White Fang.
Reinhardt is a name of an old. Mother of God. Reinhardt is a name of an old German origin and can translate as either brave counsel or strong judgment.
So they have him set up as this quite honorable, wise man. It's very strong, and even in the scene where Adam kills the cat chick that's leading the White Fang, he says no one had to die today. Yeah. So
that surprised me.
I like him. I feel like at some point they're just gonna reveal something about him. They're like, oh no, he's actually horrible. He's just really weird, and that's why he has the whole honor complex. But that's kind of all I had. That's all I want to talk about this. I'm annoyed that we can't talk about the next episode because that's the one that I want to talk about.
I
But
actually just saw some two interesting
Or
theories that we can
it's
talk
going to
about
reveal
later.
something why he did what he had to do.
Maybe he's misled.
Some characters are on that side because they feel like they don't have anywhere else to go. This is gonna seem like a weird. This is gonna seem like a weird parallel draw, but I'm thinking of Jinx from Teen Titans because she's like I'm literally bad luck. So what other choice do I have than to be with the bad guys?
Well, Crow
Which
has
that's
bad
what
luck,
Crow
but
is
he doesn't
literally
join
that.
the bad.
Crow's semblance is bad luck. Everything around everyone and everything
He
around.
chooses to have a different mentality.
and just kill all the time.
Oh, and be made by wit? No, I'm good.
Wait, what?
Dude, I love Jinx so much. I love it that she becomes a good guy at the end.
Which one was Jinx?
And as much as I love Wally West, as much as I love Wally West, I'm kind of sad that she ends up with him instead of Cyborg.
Young Justice is better.
Yeah! Wait. Actually, I can't believe you totally just got me to do that because I disagree.
I love that response. You're all, wait a second.
No, I completely disagree with that. I think Young Justice is amazing. It's definitely the second best like superhero Saturday morning type cartoon that I've ever seen.
And then you'll watch My Hero Academia and change
So
your
for the
mind.
last little bit of this episode, we should play some of the, guess the superhero game or whatever.
Oh, the power down. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, what you guys have been waiting for?
Oh crap! I completely
Plug it in.
forgot about that.
Plug it in. Okay, so you just saw My Hero Academia first season. You gotta have some.
Yes.
You got some kind of idea from that.
I think All Might's gonna die at some point.
No. I'm talking about a power.
I'm so hungry.
Oh, what power?
Yeah, remember you get this crazy superpower, but you also have a crazy stupid weakness to go with it. The electric guy was funny.
I thought it was some dirty stuff, so I'm not gonna do that.
Oh
Yeah.
dude. One of my
Oh, I don't have anything right now.
Dude, one of my favorite ones from My Hero Academia is this guy. He has lightning, and if he uses too much of it, he just turns really stupid for a few minutes.
It
fries his brain.
Yeah,
The problem is that that's not like related enough. Like it's not really that funny because.
it really is that funny.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't
In
apply to our game.
context,
Our game
yeah.
doesn't work with it.
I'm just saying.
For me, I think it would be the quirk I would like to have is the fire ice one.
The fire ice one, but what would be the weakness that would come
The
with
weakness
that?
is after I use it, I can't speak for 24 hours.
That's completely unrelated.
No, you can't take a shower for 24 hours.
What do you mean? No, I can't.
But you
speak.
can't take a shower.
I'm not able to speak for 24 hours.
Wait, no. You
Wouldn't
are
it
not
be-
allowed to make eye contact with people for 24 hours, or else they will be incinerated.
Or frozen. Or frozen.
You basically have to be blind then.
Yeah.
Just blindfold
for
yourself.
24 hours.
Well, I've watched all of Daredevil, so I'm prepared for that.
All right.
That's actually a good drawback. Nice job, Sean.
I'll take that. Yes.
Would you take the power?
Yeah.
Under those circumstances,
Yes.
of course you would.
Wait.
Let's see.
I've got one. A
If I could be
sonic
Daredevil-
scream.
Josh, wait. We have to finish this first.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just
We're
realize
not
that
done. We're still
it's-
Oh, sorry. I thought he was done.
I would take that, actually. I would, because if you think about it, it's like, you can go around blindfolded, and then if something else bad happens, it's like, alright, just point me at the bad guy, and then you just take the blindfold off. That guy's gonna be toast or he's gonna be popsicle.
Yeah.
Okay.
You, Josh.
So
Or both.
Okay.
Toast
Mine.
sickle.
I.
No, what would you-
No, would you take that?
Would I take it?
Buy or sell?
You can make like a scenario with it, by the way, if you want to.
Oh, I would sell it, dude. I would make money.
I guess you would learn a way around it, and just hope that when you're learning how to not kill people with your power, you just really hope that you get that you freeze
You
them.
okay? Oh,
Actually,
God.
if you burst someone into flames, that doesn't mean they'll die. I guess.
No, they will die.
No, it's like, you
They
look
are
at them and it's
turning into
incineration to ash.
What if they get frozen?
Then they die of frostbite immediately.
They just...
Or hypothermia or whatever.
Basically, you have a power that is like just a good power, but every time you use it for the next 24 hours,
Doesn't have to be 24 hours.
You wait for the next 24 hours.
you would learn how to
Yeah, you
deal
learn
with
to cope
it.
with
So
it.
I think I would do it. I just have to live with the fact that I'm going to kill like 3 or 4 people.
John,
No big deal.
would you take it?
I'd take it.
You take that?
I have one thing for that, though.
What's that?
What if you look in the mirror
Does that count?
and look at
Yeah. that would
No,
count.
I don't think so.
So you
I
can
don't
never
think-
look
I
at
don't
your
think-
reflect.
You can't
reflection.
kill yourself with your own power. I don't think.
I'm sure you can.
That would be
pretty
stupid.
sure
Why
I'd
not?
still take it, but
Okay. Would you take it?
Yeah, I'd take it.
Even with the
You're just
mirror
like,
thing,
yeah,
yeah.
totally.
Yeah, I take
Yeah,
that.
So we'd all take it. Okay.
Alright, so
Okay.
you got something.
Okay. What was it?
Sonic Scream.
Okay, it's a sonic scream, but your voice is so stupid that anytime you talk to anyone, they just cannot do anything but laugh at you hysterically.
permanently or
Not like it's part of the superpower. Like it doesn't have to actually be that funny to them. All they can do whenever you speak to them is just laugh at you.
So like even when you're not
That's
channeling
only
your.
if you use the power.
No, like after you've used the power for
Right, so if you've never used the power, then you don't have that problem. You have it, but you choose not to use it.
But then you see a baby robbing a store. What do you do, Chris?
And then
so you have like
You killed the baby, Chris.
like
No, okay. So what's the
Basically
what's
Banshee from
the?
X-Men.
Is this
Yeah.
like a?
Yeah.
No. So okay. So if you accept this power, is your voice permanently messed up like this, or is it just for a certain amount of time after?
no, it's
you use
permanently like every
Okay, so-
time you talk, like that's part of your power. So when you talk loudly, you have like a like, and then whenever you don't, you have like whenever you talk at a normal level,
You sound like Minnie Mouse.
yeah, it doesn't matter what you sound like. All it is that you just have a stupid voice.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not talking about...
gumdrop buttons. So yeah, it sounds like the gingerbread man from Shrek. But if anyone hears it, they don't have to be talking to you. If anyone that hears it has to stop and uncontrollably laugh, like hysterically.
Is this permanent?
Yeah,
Okay.
as long as you have the power.
Oh man.
So you're basically like, you could still get across the. They'll know what you're saying, but as soon as you stop talking, then they're like, okay, got you. I'll go buy milk.
I would not take this one.
I would take it.
No.
People already laugh at me when I talk.
No.
I wouldn't take it. Do it to me, boys.
Well, I was gonna say that sounds like pretty much every day for you. So
Yeah.
Dude, you could do a comedy special. What are you talking about? Actually, I'd take it. Yeah, do comedy specials all the time. That'd make my living.
It's the weirdest thing, man. He just like opens his mouth and it's just hilarious.
That's the best way I could describe it.
I would
More
take it.
specific. I
Yeah.
can't.
I'd capitalize it. Yeah. I'd take it.
All right, and then what's
Sell laughter.
it's your turn? What would you suggest for us?
So, I have no ideas. Okay.
Get out. Kidding. I don't have that.
So, you can steal. Okay. So you can mind read people,
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
but their thoughts will forever stay in your head. Like, if you read his mind, you will always be able to hear his thoughts.
ooh.
Oh, okay, so I see you changed.
Oh,
Okay, so if you read someone's mind from now on forever, you will always hear what he's thinking,
Not all the time.
and it will just layer. It will
all
just
the time.
It will just stack.
I wouldn't.
So if I read
Oh,
your mind, then
no.
your mind, then your mind, then so basically
No.
you'd only be able to use it on bad guys, and then you would have to kill them.
But do you think about...
And you'd have to feel that because your mind's connected with
Oh.
Well, you
Also,
just feel what it feels like
think
to die.
Think
That's
about
all.
this. Think about the stuff that they're thinking about, too. Then you think about that.
And you're like, I've never thought about it that way.
Only as long as they're awake,
Or alive.
like or alive,
Or
like
alive.
so.
Well, no, you.
Well,
you feel
it's
like
obvious what the humane solution is to do in that situation. Lobotomy via soup spoon, people.
But no, then they'd have really weird thoughts.
No, because then they're just brain dead at that point.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you can lobotomize somebody without killing them.
But you can
Yes.
lobotomize somebody and turn them into a vegetable, too.
Well, then you might just hear the.
That might be
I feel like you would tune that out after a while.
That's not so bad.
Just
they're
get
like,
a
oh my
harmony
god!
going.
Like you finally use.
Okay, but to answer the situation,
Oh, I
I
guess
would-
they pulled the plug on him.
I guess so.
No, yeah, you just hear it just stops. He dead.
I'm free.
He dead.
No, I would not take this one.
I would take
It's
it.
like,
I wouldn't.
Josh.
I don't know.
What if you accidentally read someone's
No, 'cause
mind and then
that-
you're like, but you love that person, so you don't kill them?
Well, it's like, what if
or it's
they're
like, what if
thinking
the
of
bad
something
guy
really
gets away?
dirty,
What if the bad guy
and
gets
then
away?
You have that in your mind forever.
If the bad guy gets away, then you can keep hearing. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go hide in a secret
yeah.
layer in
Yeah.
Guatemala. Then you know where he is.
Hey, Josh, what if they're thinking of something like super explicit and dirty?
Yeah,
and, like,
Josh.
You are thinking of that forever now.
Josh,
No. You don't keep
No,
the
no,
thought.
no,
you
that's-
have a permanent connection to their brain.
no, but
no,
still.
that's not what he said.
No,
though.
I'm saying you have a permanent connection to the brain.
Oh, you didn't say
Yeah,
that earlier.
That's what I meant.
Sorry, that's what he
Yeah,
meant.
you didn't
He-
say
he got
that.
See, I got that.
You
I got
got
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, one day, people will...
Until it ends or they're asleep, just whenever they're
You
conscious.
know, what happens when your friend's married, dude? Like,
Oh, if you accidentally get your friend and the friend's, well, you
and
just,
then the friend gets married one day.
next time you see him, you just give him a wink.
Josh, so you guys things like this.
No.
Josh,
No.
Good job, man. I'm proud of you.
Congratulations. Or you go, really, 2 minutes? Come on.
Okay, now more than ever, I am not taking this
I
one.
wouldn't take it, but
I wouldn't either.
no,
I would take it, but not on that. Just based on the, like, if a bad guy gets away, then you just know where he's going. It'd
I would not. I wouldn't take
be
it.
really effective at catching bad guys.
about the like there's like friends it's like stops. He's dead. Starts again.
They resuscitated him.
No, I would.
Now I'm
not
just
take
picturing
it.
like
I would take
now
it.
I'm just picturing you go like good job, man. I'm just hearing Vegeta like who the F is that? Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I would not take it.
I would take it. I would take it.
I always have one. I'm just thinking of the consequence.
Okay, Joe, you go.
Okay,
And then that's it, right?
Oh,
This
I
is
just
the last thing we're doing?
realized I
He's-
haven't been checking the live.
okay,
I'm stupid.
so... The power is...
Yes.
Dang it, I had it for a second. Give me a second here.
Max, do you have one?
I'm still thinking of the consequence.
My gosh.
That's the problem. I have the consequence, but I don't have the power.
Okay, well, why don't you just combine them?
Okay,
Let's just see. What's your power?
Trust me, it wouldn't work.
Okay, what's your power?
Trust me.
What's your power?
let him.
Say it.
Hang on. Give me a second.
I just wanted to see if it would work. I don't know.
I need the consequence first, and I'll tell you if it'll work or not.
Okay, so the power is you can generate force fields, right? Kind of like the Mask of Shielding or Violet from The Incredibles, right?
Yeah. Violet from The Incredibles.
She's a minor, my friend.
Oh, that's right.
Not
Sorry.
anymore with The Incredibles too, I don't think.
I don't know.
Yeah! Hey, dude, when I was a
That went
kid,
the wrong
she was
way.
older than me. So
Yeah, okay.
imagine how old the character is now.
When
Shut
you were
up.
a kid, it was okay.
Yeah, shut up.
Anyways, we've sidetracked. I'm sorry, Joseph.
Okay, but
Chris is Superman? Oh my gosh.
You just noticed this now.
He's wearing a Superman shirt, if you didn't know.
okay, but for the rest of your life, you sound like, and all of your thoughts are narrated by Jar Jar Binks.
What does that have to do with having a shield? Wouldn't it-
That's just
No, that's like you have the Force, but you yes, you have the Force like in Star Wars, but forever the rest of your life you can hear Jar Jar Binks narrating your entire life.
Yep.
No.
I would take this 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I would pay to have
I
this.
would rather take.
I don't
the
even
bullet to
need.
the head.
I don't even need the Force powers. I just want Jar Jar Binks narrating my every action.
Good for you, man.
I'm going
because someone needs to. I
Dude, who
appreciate
voiced
it.
Jar Jar Binks?
Ahmed Best.
Has he done anything else?
No.
That's
That's mostly what he does. He still does voiceovers of Jar Jar to this day for like random stuff.
Does he do it for the Clone Wars?
so that's how he got to start.
Yeah.
Oh, good for
I
him.
feel bad for him because his career kind of.
His career is
critically at least.
Much
His
like Jar
career
Jar's
is
Senator
just-
career after.
I mean, I
episode
bet you he doesn't hate it. He's probably like,
No, he's
I
still
get,
make-
I get paid to be Jar Jar Binks. So
Yeah, no,
Sure,
that's
he made
fair.
some money.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, man.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure
would
he
not.
is.
I gotta think of a consequence.
Okay, so if it's the Force, then yes, I would. Take
Okay,
this.
tell me your
Oh,
power
no.
and I'll think of a consequence
You-
for you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Jonathan, would you take this? No.
Just come on.
Tell me your power. I'll give you a
Tell the
consequence.
power, and we'll come up with the consequence.
Okay, so again, this consequence is up to you guys.
Hmm?
You basically have the power of bloodbending.
So,
But you have
One-handed
AIDS.
Bloodbending.
But what?
But you have AIDS.
But you have AIDS.
No.
Yes. I'm sorry. There's no better. I wouldn't take this, but that's the best one.
Water and bloodbending.
You know, you just
Okay,
remind
so-
me of.
you have leukemia.
So
There you go.
water
Are we talking like psychic level bloodbending, like in Legend of Korra, or
You have the ability to manipulate blood,
okay,
but you have AIDS.
okay.
You just remind me. There's an episode of
Manipulate
Rick and
blood
Morty.
to like Dead Man Wonderland type level.
Yeah.
Oh.
We can turn to
The
weapons.
Ganta gun.
Except the
I
problem.
love the way the Dead Man Wonderland did that. How you fire
No, okay.
blood.
The
But
Mockingbird,
that's
dude.
gonna have a consequence.
Okay, good consequence.
You can transfer your blood to any weapon actually using the power. You can use your blood anyway, but you cannot get that blood back.
So you have
That's
to.
not so bad. I mean,
That's
oh,
Dead
you
Man
don't
Wonderland.
regenerate.
Ever.
You don't heal.
So you die, basically.
So you
So
die.
basically, you just die.
No, you can put the blood back into your body, but if you lose that blood, it's gone.
Oh,
It's gone. You
I
can't
see.
get it back.
You can't regenerate your blood while you're using it.
Basically,
Okay.
when you're using it, you can.
Can you get blood?
So for the rest of your life, you have
Then you
no.
will get AIDS.
So for the rest of your life, you have
You
you
can,
can.
you can use the weapon as much as you want,
Or you
and
might
you can
get
retract
AIDS.
it back. But if that's somehow destroyed, or if it
So
accidentally
for the rest of
drop
your
it-
life, you have a limited volume of blood. That's it. So if you shoot it away, then your blood still exists. It's just elsewhere.
Specific-
So you can
you're
still have
screwed.
blood. You still have normal red blood cell regeneration, but it's only on whatever blood's inside your body. That amount.
Last Robin,
Yes.
that's called being a dragon boy.
Actually, basically, you have the blood. The blood you have then when you get the power. it's all you
Last
want.
Robin. That's the Dragonborn.
You just remind me. There's an episode of Rick and Morty where Morty's just like, "Dang it, Rick! I know you are because of all your horrible catchphrases." He's like, "Wubba lubba dub dub," and one scene goes like, "AIDS."
I hope one crazy true Chris is talking about Owain from Fire Emblem.
No,
I want to see it.
it's not fun. That is a way.
But again,
That's awesome.
once you use the weapon and it's somehow destroyed, the blood's gone. You can never get it back.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that. Too
I
risky.
wouldn't, no.
That's way too risky.
Way too risky.
Josh,
But
tell
again,
him.
you can use that blood for
Would
anything.
you take it?
You don't have to use just weapons. You can use it as anything, basically.
Okay,
It's still too
so
risky.
I think that
But
you
you-
should be
you
able
can
to
regenerate
get blood
blood still, but
transfusions.
it's
as long
unlimited
as
now.
you can
Okay.
actually like.
Of this, you can get blood transfusions, but there's a huge side effect.
what's
What?
the side
AIDS.
Hey,
I'm sorry, Max. I'm sorry.
you won't be able to use the ability for a week.
Until it's your blood again. Wait, oh yeah,
Then
'cause
I'd take that.
how
What?
often does it?
That
Josh,
just made it
how
too
often
easy.
does your blood
The problem
recycle?
is,
Google it. Google. Wait, we're gonna
That's
Google.
every
This
single
is this is not a
ounce
joke.
of blood.
So wait, no,
This
we're
is
gonna
not a
Google.
joke.
So it has to be all your blood again.
Yes.
So
Well, not just
we're
that,
gonna
not
Google what the
once.
blood cycle
It's
is.
okay, but you can, no,
This is
no,
happening.
They're gonna
um,
retcon it?
No,
Okay.
like a remake, basically.
That's
No!
your blood
Yeah.
cycle. That's
That-
Yeah.
No!
I just
Yeah.
thought of the perfect
That's
thing.
upsetting!
Jump. Perfect thing.
Huh.
The power
No, don't do
every
that.
7 weeks is per
Unless it's good.
ounce of blood you put
Yeah.
into your body.
This angers me.
Oh, we'll talk about that next week.
Yes.
Every ounce, you lose 7 weeks to use the ability.
Takes you about 4 days.
4 days. It takes
So
4 days for your
okay,
blood to
4
cycle.
days.
So,
No,
so if you get someone else's blood, it takes you
I'd
4
say
days. Yeah.
if you can regain blood that's been lost, then yeah.
I would take this power. I would take
Every
this power.
single ounce.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
then
take
If
it.
anybody
Yeah,
gets
I'd
4
take
days.
this power then. But if you had left it,
It'd
that
just be
you could
really
never regenerate the
inconvenient.
blood that's lost, then no, I would not take it.
It would be a really inconvenient and hard to use power, but I'd still take it because it's a thing.
But if you lose the blood, you can't get it back. It doesn't regenerate.
Also, because I could
You have
just
to get blood
Mwahaha.
transfusions, basically.
I was gonna ask, do you guys actually want to talk about this real quick?
We're actually going to talk
we're
about
gonna
that
talk
in
about-
particular, like next week.
I will
Sorry,
definitely
so
be there.
Never
Yeah.
mind. It takes 4 months.
Oh, 4 months. Sorry. So you can't use your blood powers until all your blood is yours again. So it's 4 months. Your blood cycle's 4
I'm
months.
still gonna say 4 days.
4 days.
Actually, let's make it 5 on it. Just 'cause-
5 days. A work week.
Apparently, we're making Aaron feel queasy about talking about blood.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Sorry, but say, would you take it or not?
Yeah, I'll take it.
No.
I'll take it.
Blood.
I'll take it. No, it'd be like a
Oh,
last
well.
resort type thing. You don't use it all the time, but if you're in danger, you're gonna just be like, frick
Then
yeah, I'm
you're
using blood.
definitely gonna die.
No,
No.
no.
Yes.
No.
Well, you can block bullets with it. Haven't you seen
No
Dead Man
chance of
Wonderland?
Chances of you dying are pretty high.
He has actually seen
No,
a
don't
bit of
forget,
Dead
you-
Man.
You can put it back. You can put
Yeah,
it back.
You can put it back. You can like literally retract the blood back into your
Yeah,
body.
but
So you
that's
can go like
really
you can go
hard to do.
shield,
That would be really
put it
hard to
back.
do.
Yeah. But if it's destroyed, done.
Alright, I think that's going to be a
I
wrap
would
for
take
this
it.
week.
Aaron, you need to watch Dead Man Wonderland.
No, you don't, dude.
You
Alright,
will
so next
completely
week...
remove your phobia of blood.
Alright, next
Yeah.
week we're going to be
Yeah,
talking
you won't even care
about
about blood anymore.
Oh my gosh. Next week we're going to be talking about J.R.R. Tolkien and specifically his works, The Lord of the Rings. So thank you all for coming and we'll see you next week.